Hey everyone, I am so excited to be able to share with you about how to be more ready for your business. So I don't know about you, but sometimes I'll realize I have some time to work on business, but then I don't really have a plan. So then I realize I kind of fritter away my time looking through Facebook or maybe going through stacks of stuff that are around, and I kind of get down to the end of my allotted time for working my business, and I find I haven't really done anything productive. So we want to help you be ready for business so that when you have those times, you're ready to go. So the first thing I want to talk about is it's really super important to set business hours. Like, what are the times I get to work? For me, I know looking for my whole entire week ahead, I know exactly what my business hours are going to be. I have those business hours planned and they're on my calendar. I have different summer hours, then I have different school year hours, and they're like standard. Those are my work hours. But for some people, you might have to sit down at the beginning of each week because maybe your husband has a different kind of schedule, or maybe you have a very flexible and fluid kind of a life. So you might need to sit down at the beginning of the week and figure out what your schedule looks like for that week. But when you have that time, you want to be able to dig right in and get the work done. There are 4 areas of your business that you always want to cover. Those 4 areas are hostess coaching, bookings, recruiting, and last but definitely one of the most important is our customer care and follow-up. So one of the ways that you can do this is something that we've heard of called the Power Hour. So for instance, if you consider each of those could be a 15-minute block, they equal about an hour of your time. Most of us have about an hour that we can give to our business, even if it is 15 minutes here, 15 minutes there, whatever. Here's the deal. Maybe at the beginning of the week, you decide though that you have 30 minutes one day and you have 45 minutes another day, whatever. Knowing that you kind of want to group it and okay, I'm gonna at least do 15 minutes of hostess coaching, 15 minutes of recruiting, whatever. It gives you the opportunity to make sure you get everything done, and when it comes time, you can move right into it. So what I like to do is to kind of break it all up. When you become a leader, you add other things to this Power Hour as well. So you might add in touching base with your downline, touching base with your leaders, stuff like that. All of those kind of things can be kind of worked into a Power Hour. So this way, it helps you become very effective. So as soon as my hour starts, for instance, or my 15 minutes, I know that today, my 15-minute things, I'm going to have 2 of them, we'll say. And I know that today I'm going to work on bookings and hostess coaching. So I can go to my desk. I already know I'm going to work on bookings for 15 minutes. I can grab my all my leads and all my booking stuff, and I can get right to business. I don't have to look around because everything needs to be organized and ready to go. So, which might be the first thing you do for the week. Maybe you figure out a way to organize them. And by working this way, by being systematic, having a time for everything and having everything in its time, it makes it so that you can work your business much more effectively and much more frequently without feeling overwhelmed.